Yo, what's going on, and welcome back to some more Elden Ring. In the last one, we finished up Barra Azula. We defeated Malekith, and then we found the secret boss, the Dragon Lord Placidusax. Was that his name? I think that was his name. Anyways, we beat both of them, and it brought us back to Lindell, which is now the Ashen capital. I believe before it was the Royal capital. So we'll be getting into that today, and we must be getting close to the end, right? We pretty much got that, and then to do the endings, we got this place where we want to grab the Frenzied Flame ending. I also looked up what you have to do to use Miquella's Needle in Plastiax's place over here. Apparently you just, because it's a consumable item, you just use it anywhere in the arena. You can even do it before the boss is dead, because you can enter the arena without starting the boss fight. The boss is just kind of in the middle of it. So apparently there's that. I don't know if there's a cutscene involved with it or if your character just kind of uses it and then it's like, boom, you're out of that one. Anyways, the other thing that I wanted to do was last time I think I was talking about, or maybe it was the time before, I was talking about maybe the Godric rune is not as bad as I thought it was. And there was one point that I didn't bring up with the Godric rune. Now, when you look at your defenses over here, obviously as you level up, your defenses just kind of go up on their own, right? Certain stats might affect your defenses more, like strength does the physical ones, magic gives you magic, I think faith gives you holy, and I don't remember if arcane gives you anything. And I don't know which ones give you what. But anyways, there's nothing for lightning apparently, which is why we used that lightning talisman in the last one. But anyways, I was wondering if the Godric rune affected this stuff. So I wanted to like snapshot our stats right now. We'll look at physical, which is a 140 and 39%, and we'll look at magic, which is 195 and 16.9. And then we're going to activate the Godric rune and see if it gives us, because it should give us 40 levels of stats for that, right? Which would be a lot of resistance. If we're getting like multiple percents, like 10% resistances out of that, it might be worth it. Now, I don't think it's actually going to give us 10% resistances, but I would like to try it. So let's make sure that the stats are the same as what I just said. And now we are going to activate this rune. Obviously our stats go up a little bit. They're not as good as using like a Radon rune. But let's go ahead and look at this now. It did bring up our stats. See, here's what I don't get. You look at our physical, it obviously brought up the physical damage negation. Maybe that's just from the strength that we got. It brought it up by 3, right? And it brought up our magic by a few points. I don't know how many points. It brought them all up a little bit. Even lightning, which isn't affected by any stats, went up by 1, I believe. But none of the damage negations seem to have changed. They appear to be the exact same, which is confusing to me because I thought your defense directly affected your damage negation. So maybe I don't really get how that works. But anyways, we'll run around with this rune because we have it active now. Let's go ahead, switch this out with, I guess, this. And we'll run around a little bit like this. I was looking through the menus a little bit before starting this one, because I was like, what items can I give to a new character? So I was kind of clicking on stuff. Anything where leave is grayed out, that means you can't give it to a new character, right? So I could give this lump of flesh to a new character. And I was like, can I give these spare gold seeds to a new character? No. I also learned you can't give any smithing stones to new characters, which is good because, I mean, my plan was obviously to give all of my smithing stones to a new character and then let them level up their weapons on their own, because there's like a weapon level and a character level when matchmaking with people. So they're just trying to prevent you from essentially having a level 1 character that can already have level 10 weapons or whatever. Easily. You could still do it if you beat the game on your own at level 1, but it just make it harder, essentially, right? So, anyways, there's that. So there's no point for me to buy a whole bunch of smithing stones, I guess, because I'm going to have to pre-level the weapons for the character if I don't want to have to go hunt down all the smithing stones on my own, which might be what I do. Now, we did figure out that the bell bearings, the last few somber bell bearings, were kind of just on the path. I'd have to look them up again, but we found one of them last time in FromSoftware, which was very easy to find. It was just on the main path. So that's something to think about. I probably don't need to be buying a whole bunch of smithing stones. And we also learned last time that Gideon is gone, right? And then there was one more thing that I was thinking of, maybe related to Gideon, and I'm not exactly sure. I remember in the opening cutscene, there was the one guy we haven't seen from the opening cutscene was Horolo, Chieftain of the Badlands. And we have not seen him anywhere in the game except for in Godric's Stormvale Castle, there was that giant painting of Horolo. That's the only time we've seen him. So I'm kind of wondering where he actually, like, he must be in the game, right? I can't imagine that he's not in the game. So he might be one of the enemies we find here in Lindell, or maybe he's even in a different area. I doubt that we missed him, but anyways, let's get started with Lindell. We're going to be doing exploring. It is nighttime, so I might switch it to daytime. I was kind of looking through a list of all the nighttime bosses and the rewards they give. I think we hit most of them. There's maybe a few that I missed, but none of the rewards or anything big. I think we got all the talismans out of them. So I don't think there's going to be like an episode where we go back and hit all the nighttime bosses, just because I feel like there's like 2 or 3 that I missed, and they're gonna be like trivial, like I'll walk in, kill them in like 3 hits or something, and it won't matter. I would like to pass the time until morning, please. So I don't think we're gonna be doing that, which means that we could very easily finish the game in like the next 2 or 3 episodes, depending on how much there is to explore. No torrent. Alright, that's going to make it a little bit more annoying because I don't know how limited we are and where we can go here. Like, this reminds me a lot of Dark Souls 3, the area right before Gale, where you can kind of go very far in every single direction without there being a whole lot there. Where does this put us? This is the beginning, right? Like the original spot where we entered? I do think that the area is going to be a little bit simplified because it's kind of flat now, right? Instead of having a whole bunch of verticality to it like it had before, it seems like the area might be quite flat. Okay, this door is not going to be openable anymore. I'm surprised it's closed because we took the time to open it. There is the grace still here, huh? Interesting. So let's go this direction first because this is obviously, seems like it's going to be the wrong direction. Does this grace have a new name? No, it's still the East Capital Rampart. Alright, well, let's walk this way then. And see, it should just... because I think everything outside of Lindell is still the same. Because we still have this Castle Rampart grace, so... this didn't change. I thought that maybe this would fill in or something. We'd be able to go somewhere around here, but guess not. Activate our lantern just in case. Also wonder how many enemies there's actually going to be here in Lindell. It seems kind of self-explanatory that we're probably going to want to work our way back towards the Erd Tree for like the actual progression. Where we fought Morgoth and stuff. That's probably our goal. We want to get there. There's probably going to be bosses along the way. See, this seems fairly the same, but I would expect maybe some sort of difference. Like, why make that grace so we have to get it again if there's no difference? I will note that the guys who were sitting here, I believe there was one right there, are gone. Does this go up or down? I 'Cause- 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 'Cause Let's go down, huh? I guess we'll take this and then we'll teleport back because there doesn't seem to be anything here. I thought there'd be like some secret or something, but not seeing anything. And then the capital outskirts should hopefully just go back to being completely normal. Like, we already have this grace and stuff. It's almost like you can't tell that anything happened in Lindell from out here. It's kind of crazy. I don't know why, but I'm curious if sitting at this grace would do anything. But it doesn't seem like it. It's not quite that complicated. Yeah, they really did a good job of like making a completely new area out of Lindell without altering anything else, huh? Just crazy. I wonder if you could see it if you were like up there or something in the Giant's Mountaintop. You could look into Lindell and see that. But anyways, let's go back here and explore along the wall first. Because that's obviously the way we came in the first time. Now again, you can tell where my exploring method might lead me to miss stuff because I'm not walking straight down the middle of the city like they seem to want you to. I immediately am like, I'm gonna walk around the outskirts. So hopefully we don't miss stuff because of that, but obviously we'll try and walk down the middle as well at some point. But there aren't any of those trumpet dudes. It seems like some of the items would have still been here. I think we're looking for one legendary talisman. So we're definitely not going to be entering any boss rooms until we found that legendary talisman, wherever it may be. Because I want that achievement. Let's still go down here, huh? There really isn't any enemies. At least not so far. Doesn't seem like we could go into that doorway up there. Seems like maybe most of the places we could go into earlier probably aren't going to be accessible. And it seems like I might be wasting my time by going around the outskirts here, but I want to investigate these towers. Doesn't seem to be anything to do with that. This was the one that had the giant hole in the building, but now it seems like a rock or a tree, part of the Erd tree fell into it. No item though, huh? Yes. Oh, I just don't know how to explore this area effectively, right? Because we don't have torrent, so we gotta walk. An item. It's gotta be a new item. Not a legendary, but... Rune Arc? No enemy, either. It's very spooky without enemies. Oh, what's over here? Obviously, I remember trying to reach some of these places while we were in the actual city. I feel like the dragon's still going to be important. Probably going to be some climbing on the dragon that we should do. What's that? Is that an Albinaric? Oh, it's corn. Wait, where are we? We're not quite here yet.
Oh, it's you. I finally come to understand. The Master is nothing more than a madman, enchanted by a vain and ruinous delusion. He rejected the perfection of the Golden Order, seeking to supplant our glorious faith with his own. Could there be a more pitiable comedy? Look at it. The culmination of perfection. Burning before our very eyes. Oh, I finally come. The master was nothing Chan seeking to...
Really, that's all he has to say?
Oh, I finally... The master was nothing
It seems
Chan
to be
seeking
it.
to Look at it.
Hold on, let me mark where he is. Oh, it marks him. Right. I'm gonna mark next to him just in case, because this seems like the spot where he would die, right? Like a lot of NPCs, when their quests finish, they just kind of like fizzle out of existence, essentially, by dying. I feel like that will be his resting place, and once he dies, I can't imagine that he'll still be on the map. Can't fit under this, huh? So I want to like mark next to it so I can remember where he was. And then if he did drop items or something, then I can come grab them. So that seems... So that's where the lift was, right next to the statue of Radagon and Marika. So that seems like a fast track that way. Why don't we go back into the city then? Because I feel like we're missing stuff. Here's where we fought that Erdtree avatar. Ooh, there's an item over there. Golden Sunflower. We do still need to try and get to the Colosseum, because I believe that's where Gold Mask is. I hear some noises. There's something here. On the other side of this wall, though. Don't quite know how to get over there. Probably Dragon will help us get over there. I really wish we could use Torrent here. It's kind of difficult. Can you climb these statues? Something's making a lot of noise, though. You heard that loud slam? You think this Grace will still be over here? I feel like it will. Oh, never mind. It's kind of buried. Ooh, what the heck? You can go down there. Okay. Wonder where that takes you. Definitely going to mark this. I don't quite want to just go straight that way. Tarnished Golden Sunflower? So there's like this little city section. And they obviously left that open on purpose, which that was not open before, right? And it might, maybe that's the way, if you didn't get to the subterranean shunning grounds, maybe that's the way to get to it now, but we should go that path. Just because it might have something special on it. Here's a ghosty ghost. Behold, the Erdtree yet stands. Tall and unwavering, mindless of all the scorch of the flame of ruin. Aha. Then we are yet golden ones. Interesting. That is a big tree. Okay, this is where we started, right? Yes. Well, let's try and get the right half. I feel pretty content with the middle and left side. And if we do miss the legendary thingamajig somehow, I will look it up. Because I would like to make sure we get it before we finish the game. So what is... This was never an entrance, right? This was This was how we got to the subterranean shutting grounds the first time. Like right here, I think? Where the sewer entrance was. We never got to go through that gate or anything. I think that was always just closed. These buildings could maybe have an item. Check this corner over here first, then we'll climb the dragon, I think. Oh, you can just walk into there. Still want to climb the dragon, though. There should be a grace there, hopefully. Okay, this is pointless. There's a lot of dead space here. Which is kind of cool and kind of annoying at the same time, right? Because for exploration, it means that I gotta go check. But a lot of it is pointless. Nothing there. What about this building? And that's where that was. It's all smashed up. Can't really go in this building at all. Alright, can we climb the dragon at all? Because there was kind of like a highest point you could get on the dragon, which was around here. Seems to still be... It didn't like shift how the dragon was postured to let you get to a higher spot. As far as I can tell. Well, let's go this way. Because obviously this is still allowed. And we heard a big guy, so there must be something on the other side of this. Possibly at the old round table, which is where I would maybe expect to find Gideon. Okay, what's over here? The Valiant Gargoyle. Why is he running into the wall like that? Is he stupid? Makes me want to, like, snipe him. Do you have friends? You can't go in anymore, huh? Can't go into the round table, but you might be able to go to the second floor still. The second floor was above this, just slightly. Maybe we can get this grace if it's still here. No enemies here. Last time there was a ganker. Where was the grace? I thought it was here. Is it down below, maybe? Remember, this is where we got that weathered cane sword or whatever. Makes me kind of mad that there's not a grace over here, actually. Maybe I should keep looking before I fight that Valiant Gargoyle. Not like it's hard to get over here, but can't do anything with this lever. I'll check that back corner in a minute. We'll get this up top area done first, and then make our way back there. And I think we'll go to the Colosseum before we go the main way. Because it seems like you can kind of just like walk up to those stairs and take the lift. Right there is where we got the Corrin. We'll maybe explore back there, because I think there was like a back alley to go down. Really no grace around here, huh? Oh, is that the dude? Well, I thought maybe it was Gostock, but I realize now it's just dudes. So you could still get this gold seed. They tried to not make, like, super important items inaccessible after a certain point, huh? So they tried to modify the area in a way that it's different, but you could still get the important stuff. And you can still get to the subterranean shunning grounds. Really? You know who I am? Look, it was self-defense. Did I have to walk up to these guys? No. Did I choose to? Yes. Ooh, wait. The whole tree thing that went up must have completely burned and be gone now? Interesting. Is also to note that oh, they fixed the bridge with part of the tree. Hmm. So really no graces around here, huh? You gotta run so far to get here now. Try not to die. Maybe, let's go up first, because it's a dead end, probably. These duelists might not be here anymore, right? I kind of hate to re-explore this, but... because I feel like it's gonna be... nothing. But we'll try. Store's still inaccessible. Still can't use torrent either. I don't think there's any use in checking for illusory walls, though. That seems something I do not need to do again. I wonder if we should check out up there too. Ooh, we lost. We actually lost that grace. That's interesting. Because you must still be able to get there, right? Because a lot of people are going to fight Melania after... maybe after doing Farum Azula? There must be a way to still get up there. Well, the ascending gate kind of seems off, but I can't tell from here. That would be really weird if you had to fight Melania before you went to Farum Azula to even be able to get her rune upgraded at all. So we'll definitely have to check, but the way to get there, like, it's not really straightforward anymore, because I don't think you can get to the elevator if you can't get to the ground floor of the Round Table Hold. The old one. So it's a bunch of these guys. You guys feel like fighting? No? That's cool. Oh, I didn't realize that I two-handed. It's an accident. Okay, so the one prediction that I have is I'm pretty sure I know that Godfrey is an actual boss in this game. So I feel like the room where we fought Godfrey, the first Elden Lord, like the ghost of him, I think it's actually going to have the real Godfrey this time. Gold Mask is not here. What have I done wrong? I'm gonna make a note to look it up. Because we're gonna try and finish up all this capital before fighting the bosses. We might need to fight some of the bosses. Maybe activate stuff, but... and I may need to reload the area on Corrin. I wonder where Gold Mask went. Because it kind of sounds like Corrin, like, maybe tried to kill him or something. I can't imagine that Corrin could beat Gold Mask, right? Not that we've seen either of them ever fight, but... you just think that, like, someone like Gold Mask would be... maybe some sort of magical badass. And just totally wipe the floor with Corrin. Ooh, there's no way to get down there without the tree roots. So we have to go the long way. Slightly annoying. Maybe Gold Mask is down there? It's possible. I believe I just read that he should be by the Colosseum, which I took to mean he'll be in the same spot as before, but maybe not. So let's go do this then first. Let's see if you can still get into here. No. I don't think you can make that jump. Plus, is that door closed? Can't tell. Is that a closed door? I think so. I don't think you can get in there. So then you really can't get to... I guess we should go all the way around just to confirm, but you really wouldn't be able to get Melania's Great Rune unlocked? Is that a legendary? Oh, that is a legendary. Hmm. Is he gonna aggro? Somber Ancient Dragon Smithing Stone. Oh! I actually didn't know you had that attack, not gonna lie. Got a buff? That's bad. What? I rolled. I ran out of stamina though, I realize now. Oh, okay. I'm not taking a lot of damage to this guy, though. I wonder if those resistances are actually kicking in. Okay, so this obviously wasn't where you get the talisman I was hoping for. Is there gonna be like a hole or something that I can get? Maybe I can climb this dragon further than I could before? I'm seeing a hole in the wall. What does it look like? It looks like you can still get in there. If you can figure out how. This doesn't seem like it. No, I couldn't really get the right angle there. So what about this little shack here? Am I missing something about how I would get back over there? What about climbing the other part of this dragon? No? You climb that? I don't think so. This is just kind of like a lame dead end, huh? I will say there's only one way out of here too, and it's right here. It's the only way out, otherwise you're trapped in here. don't feel like I missed anything. Okay. What I'm saying is I think I went everywhere. But it still seems like things have been missed. Oh, we'll take some other paths. But I mean, we've been to that tower, so it's not a big deal for us. It would only be a big deal for other people. Haven't been to that tower yet. I'm just gonna jump off over here. I kind of just want to get a grace before I jump down that sewer path. Alright, let's see what's over here now. Because they obviously want you to be able to get over here. Otherwise they wouldn't have put this tree here. Was there an item over here before that maybe was slightly important? I don't think so. I mean, there was that one item. Check out that in a second. Oh, there's Gold Mask. He seems to have died. Mending Rune of Perfect Order. So that should be another ending, right? Which I believe gives us all the endings except for Flame of Frenzy, which is pretty self-explanatory how we could do that. I believe there's two options. We could either rest and come back. I'm just going to reload the game and hope that... I believe you can get Gold Mask stuff. I'm hoping that this will do it for us. So I don't have to walk all the way back over here. And then we'll read the item. I forgot to read the item. Ah, yes. Okay. That did work. Got Gold Mask's rags, bracelets, and a waist strap. What about his mask? That's kind of the whole thing. Okay, so these are the three: Spell Curse, Death Prince, and Perfect Order. Used to restore the fractured Elden Ring when brandished by the Elden Lord. A rune of transcendental ideology which will attempt to perfect the Golden Order. The current imperfection of the Golden Order or instability of ideology can be blamed upon the fickleness of the gods, no better than men. That is the fly in the ointment. Okay, hold on. I feel like you should be able to get his mask. I can't imagine that they would make you reload twice, but let's do it just for the sake of attempting. Maybe you get the gold mask from something else? Or maybe you can't get the golden mask, it kind of seemed like you should be able to get it, right? Huh. Oh, I guess we should read his stuff. Where would it be? Probably super lightweight gear, but there's also... Here it is. Worn rags that just barely cover the body. Lord Gold Mask felt no draw to the vain excess of clothing. What use is finery to one who seeks greater brilliance? Bracelets made in the image of the Erd Tree branches, minimal adornments made by Lord Gold Mask's disciples. Those disciples have long since left him. Same thing. Alright, should we fight these flowers over here? I don't really want to, but it could be like turbo flowers. Ow. I forgot about that. Alright, not worth it. Not worth it. Alright, let's go back to Corrin and see if maybe Corrin's quest also completed now. Then I guess the thing that I need to look up about them is where the heck you get the gold mask. But that doesn't seem quite as important as actually finishing the quest. Alright, so where's Corrin at? Seems to still be there. Gold mask was not on the map. So that goes to that lift that we know about. Oddly enough, the statue completely covered, huh? Were we able to get here before? Where are we? Right along this edge, huh? I think we're probably safe to fight the first boss of the area, would be my guess. If someone's in Godfrey's room. I think we'd be safe to fight that boss. Oh, yep. He's gone. Wait, did I explore this? I think I did. Yeah, I did. It's interesting that he's still on the map, even though he's not here. Corrin's gold bell, or bell bearing, Corrin's robe, and a flail. Why did it give us a flail? I don't need a flail. Oh, whoops. Found upon his perished flesh, so he is dead. Where's his outfit? Robe of Corrin the cleric. Even after exile, Corrin refused to recant his prophecies, and for this he was blessed with the guidance of grace. Since then, the cartwheel draped on his neck has served as a reminder that true guidance awaits those with iron wills, those with unwavering faith. Interesting. Well, it doesn't seem like he had a very good ending, because the one guy that he was looking for turned out to not exactly have unwavering faith in what he believed in. He was more malleable. I think Corrin didn't like that. I'm not seeing anything over here. Anything we can get to from these roofs, maybe? Yeah, there's an item right there. How do you want me to do this? Okay, there we go. Hero's Rune. Can I go further? Kinda seems like the end. Ooh! You like that little jump there? Nice little spinorama to get the sprint going. Although I doubt if you have to make a jump like that they actually want you up here. Seems a little bit extreme. I'm not seeing anything. Is there any way to get up on this wall here? Or is that it? Seems to be it, right? Okay, so what else can we do? That's the big question, huh? Let's start walking up to the boss. Let's drop in the shunning grounds first. Then we'll just sprint through this entire area. I'm just curious if there's like another grace or something, but not that big a deal. It's not like there's enemies here. So, you think this is gonna go straight to the Shining Grounds? You think there's gonna be like a secret item for going this way? I'm hoping for the item. Ooh, there is an item. Has this item always been here? It must be new, right? There's no way I walk in here and not see that item. How much health does that give, anyways? 140, 141. Not great. Okay, don't need that anymore. Let's start. Oh, that's still the only grace we have up here. So let's run to the lift. I assume once you take the lift, there's just gonna be a grace there or a stake or something to spawn you at the boss again. Anything if we sit here? Well, let's pass time till morning and then run on through. We need to find that legendary talisman, but it could be past the first boss. It could be right before the first boss. We don't know yet. We're sure there's no item on this thing? Maybe, you think you could still get that item? I wonder where it was on this thing. That felt like it was further down. I don't know if you could still get it. Yeah, I really can't believe that I didn't see a way to get back up here. That's crazy. So, what's over here? This was that weird drop down that kind of didn't really have a purpose. Except you could skip the elevator. Which, I would argue that the drop down wasn't even faster than the elevator to begin with, so... You think it has something... Wait, is there a lever in here? There is. It has something under it now? Probably not, right? That wouldn't really make any sense, but... I mean, that's gotta be another boss room, right? Is this a new summoning pool? It is. Okay, here's a stake. Okay, so there's not gonna be a grace. And that's obviously gonna be a boss again. Well, that seems to be the only thing to do, so... Let's do it. Oh. Who is that? Is that Gideon? That kind of looks like Gideon. He's doing the well, what is it pose, kind of. Alright. Well, Gideon, you should know. Oh, we should do these side paths real quick. Is there a ladder here? Ah, you jerk. I mean, Gideon... Shouldn't Gideon be scared to fight us? Especially since he knows we took down Melania.
I knew you'd come to stand before the Elden Ring, to become Elden Lord. What a sad state of affairs. I commend your spirit, but alas, none shall take the throne. Queen Marika has high hopes for us, that we continue to struggle. Unto eternity.
Sir Gideon Ofnir, the All-Knowing. Whoa, you are very determined, sir. You sure about that? Oh, he's got blood spells too? He's got everything. He really is all-knowing. I got no stamina? That's cool. I like that he has so much different spell knowledge. Oh, he's even got that? That's great. I did not expect him to have that. That's next level, Gideon. Cool.
In my bones, a tarnished cannot become a lord. Not even you. A man cannot kill a god.
Wow. Scepter of the All-Knowing. All-Knowing Helm, All-Knowing Armor, All-Knowing Gauntlets, All-Knowing Greaves. What is the Scepter of the All-Knowing? It was a weapon, right? So I guess let's do this. Oh, it's a hammer. Requires strength, dex, and int. Does magic damage. Scepter in the form of a hand grasping a pearl. Signature weapon of Sir Gideon Ofnir the All-Knowing. The pearl stands for the world, the heavens, and an eye, representing the many forms of knowledge never fully attainable, even knowing that the all-knowing hand grasps for it. Unique skill, knowledge above all. Raise the scepter to manifest the realm of the all-knowing. Enemy magic and holy damage negation will be reduced for all within the area, including the caster. Wait, why does it say enemy magic and holy damage negation will be reduced if it's for everyone? That doesn't make sense. Why bother saying for enemy if it's not just for the enemy, it's for everyone? Weird. That's still death in the form of water, alright. Yeah, I probably didn't need Tish for that fight. That was a little bit overkill. He kind of got slapped. Okay, so now we got the Erdtree Sanctuary. That way, obviously, you can see the boss gate already. We know we're going there. Let's take our time. It's almost possible that we could finish the game in this episode, huh? But I still haven't duped my character yet, so I need to... Definitely would need to pause before we get to that boss gate up there to do that. Okay, now where the heck is that stupid legendary talisman? We definitely need that before. We could jump on these roofs, can see Gold Mask from up here. That's kind of cool. Okay, just to get this item again, no other point. So this probably still isn't gonna allow me up, right? Didn't before. Can't imagine it will now. Okay. That's what I was afraid of the first time I did that, where I would fall, but it wasn't a deadly fall. Okay, so the only way to go is this way. And over here. What about that other tower? That other tower didn't have anything the first time. There's a ghost there. I don't remember him. He's looking at the boss room. Or maybe just the Erd Tree? He's kind of looking to the left of the boss room. He has returned. The Lord has returned at long last. Our very first Lord to brandish the Elden Ring once more. Ooh, okay. So, as I was saying, that means that Godfrey is gonna be here. There's nothing here, though. Let's go down. No. So we'll explore up here and try and get that ladder kicked down again, if at all possible. No, I don't know. Oh, didn't mean to fall there. This is kind of... I think we tried this last time, and I don't think we could get it. Let's just do it the normal way, I guess. There's nothing right there. Oh, and no use going around this way? You think you can? Oh! Okay, you cannot. It did not want you doing that. So let's do that again then. So I feel like there should still be a way to get that spell if you didn't get it before, or the spell book. So this must still work, right? Seems like it. Can still get this chest. Kick this ladder down. Stupid Gideon put this ladder up for no reason. Who does he think he is? Anything under here? Nope. What the heck? Branch is very difficult to jump on, apparently. Yeah, so you can still get this. Nothing there. Alright, well. I'm not finding a whole lot of stuff. Guess we'll go to the bedchamber. Queen's bedchamber. We'll see what's up from there. Because we're kind of getting to the point where I need to go copy my save just in case. If we're gonna keep going. Last time there was a knife print assassin here. Doesn't appear to be the case this time. Is an item and a grace. Last time we had a spell here. Wonder what it is this time. Erd Tree Heal. Is that the spell that Melina used that created the tree? "42 Faith vastly heals HP for self and nearby allies. One of the ancient tree incantations heals a vast amount of HP for the caster and nearby allies. Hold to continue praying and delay activation. The Erd Tree once flourished with abundance, yet it was only for a fleeting moment. Such is the course of all life." That's cool. I think that's the spell that Melina used. Queen's bedchamber. Nothing special. I mean, there's definitely a boss up there. But do I need to pause now then and go duplicate my save and look up the talisman? I don't know why I always feel the need to jump on all these things. Doesn't seem to be anything in here. Well, let's walk up to the boss fight. Not gonna enter it. Just checking out the Erd Tree. Kind of curious if there's a summon for it or not. Because Melina's gone, right? But she would be the one to summon. No summon. Ooh. Nefeli. Ah, that is one thing. I wanted to go check with Nefeli since we just beat Gideon. We should go do that real quick. Where? Over here. It says she's still here. Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to take a pause. I'll summon her real quick after I talk to her. See if she has like a thing. I guess it kind of makes sense because she wants you to become Lord as well. The fact that she would help you. Kind of funny that Godric's just always right there.
I will remain to summon the storm, but your guidance surely lie elsewhere.
For the time being, at which time by raising, I hope it is.
You really have
I will
nothing
remember
else to
your
say?
guidance surely lie elsewhere.
Dang.
Well then.
You literally don't even have an inventory anymore. Alright, well. Take me back to the round table. Let's go talk to the other two in the round table. Then we'll go summon Nefeli, then we'll take a quick pause. We'll duplicate my save. Just in case it locks you into like picking your endings right after you pick a boss. Or right after you kill the boss.
I see.
Now.
Let's go check Gideon's room. And I guess there's still a point I could still buy all the smithing stones to level up stuff on this character. Alright, so there's going to be 3 things that I need to look up. Well, 2 things that I need to look up and 1 that I need to do. need to copy my save. I want to look up how to get the gold mask, and I want to look up where that talisman is to make sure that we haven't passed it yet. So we passed it, we gotta go back and get it, obviously. Is there anything to get in here? No. So we got 900 of those. Let's get lots of smithing stones, huh? How many do we have of these? 30 of those. As many as we can of those. Alright. So we will enact the plan as I have said. We'll go try and summon Nefeli. See if she has like a gesture or something. Then I'll take a quick pause. And then we'll be back probably to fight Godfrey. That still doesn't answer where Horolo's supposed to be at. Maybe he's in there too? 2v1? It just seems crazy that you would have this character introduced to you at the beginning of the game, who you literally don't see till the very end. No, you don't have anything you do? Do you automatically look away from me? Yes, yes you do. Alright, let's get her out of here. And then let's go do those things that I mentioned. It will require me to quit out of the game, so I'll pause it here. And we'll be back, hopefully right here in the same spot. But give me just 1 second. Yo, we're back. So I copied my save file, but I realize now, I looked up the 2 things that I said I was going to look up. I don't know if we're going to be doing these bosses today. So, pretty much, I don't know if this was always here, but apparently Gold Mask's mask is here. And I swear we'd been over there, but let's go check it out and see if we can get it. That should be quick. The other thing is the talisman. Now, the talisman, I didn't think about this, but there is another entrance to the city, right? And that is from the Forbidden Lands, that giant lift. Now, if we go from there, apparently there's some stuff for us to do. So we'll see how long exactly that all takes us. Probably just ignore all these guys. Pretty sure we already raided that caravan a long time ago. Actually on the other bridge over there, where it should be. I think I didn't make this jump because there's nothing that you can see, right? So I guess maybe I didn't come over here. And that must be it. So maybe it was always here. There's the gold mask. But yeah, you can't see that from the other bridge, so I think I just didn't make that jump because I didn't want to end up back in the Deathblight area. Gold mask designed to resemble a blazing golden halo created and left behind by Lord Goldmask, a staunch pursuer of Golden Order fundamentalism, strengthens Golden Order incantations. Its striking design represents both the brilliant inspiration that once shone upon him and the vision of a ring that he will surely find at the end of his pursuit. To you who seek to shine as I do, wear it well. Alright, now let's go for that talisman. So we're going to want to start here, and we're going to want to take the lift backwards. And it seems like there's actually a lot of stuff over here. So I'm wondering if maybe this somehow takes you to back to that lift for Melania's rune? Or not lift, ascending gate? Nice long lift here. Now, I don't really think we need to jump back in there. No, I don't see anything different. The item was gone, so. So while we're up here, there's obviously... Okay. So that's the path that we've done before. But this looks like it's got some new stuff. Apparently there's a whole bunch of ulcerated tree spirits over here. I don't know if I want to fight them all. Guess we should check everything thoroughly because kind of got to treat this like a new area at the moment. But the talisman should be pretty far down this path. Once we found the ulcerated tree spirits, that's how we know we're in the right spot. Well, I guess they might not be ulcerated tree spirits. It said lesser tree spirits. I don't really know what that means, actually. Because ulcerated ones are the ones that do the holy fire. Putrid ones do the scarlet rot. I don't know what lesser does. Hello, sir. I don't have a horse, so I guess we battle. Wowzers. Got their knight armor. We probably already had that, but I don't particularly care. Okay, I remember these guys. I think these guys were all here before, huh? Guess I'll get rid of you just so I can thoroughly explore the area. Yeah. I mean, that guy still wants to fight even after he saw that I one-shot everyone else, huh? Alright, so let's see what's going on here. Got a real good view of the burning tree from here. Alright, we probably need this lift, right? I didn't even think to enter the city from here. Totally forgot that this wasn't, or like, inside the city wasn't connecting to this path over here anymore. So, and then we'll save the bosses. I assume it's going to be more than one boss. Because they keep talking about having to kill a god, so... Is Godfrey actually a god? I don't think Godfrey's actually a god, so they must be talking about America. Which I'm pretty sure if I think about all the lore that I've been given, Melina must have been America's daughter, right? I think that's the only thing that really makes sense. Because she said she was given, like, purpose by her mother, but she no longer had to follow that purpose, and she was going to pave her own way. This is just a big open area. Alright, that looks like a putrid tree spirit. I don't see the item right away, but I'm sure it's down there somewhere. And that giant water area is just covered in ash now. So you can kind of go everywhere, which must mean that the area was probably kind of like you could probably have seen it before where the item is. I mean, maybe not. Maybe it's just all covered in ash and the land is created by ash, but it might have been an area that was there before you just couldn't reach. But now we'll be able to reach it. Do I have the lantern on? I do. I gonna fight all the tree spirits? I feel like it might benefit me to fight them. Just because they might have rewards other than golden seeds. I mean, I guess it could just be 3 golden seeds and then we'll be sad, but I think we should fight them just in case. Surprised this statue didn't get affected. Also, I hope I could summon Tish just to make this easier, because otherwise having to fight 3 tree spirits in a row is going to be very annoying. Okay, where are we? So we'd have to get down to the road to see if it connects back to the city somehow. Go check that part out first. So I only see 1 tree spirit. That's what's scaring me at the moment. Okay, it doesn't seem like you can go this way at all. I'll have to look up Melania's Great Rune. Can you really only activate it before you turn Lindell? Maybe there's a way to get there. Maybe we'll still get there. Maybe it's one of those areas that you can get to again. We just have to actually progress the zone. It's gonna be annoying. That must be the item right there. Just stay in his face. Oh, there's the other one. That's not great. I hope they can hit each other. I kind of doubt it. Oh, they can. So maybe I should fight them together? It's really hard to pay attention to multiple of them. So that one went down. Okay, let's get the crit. Still haven't seen the last one yet. I'll just tank it. It's fine. Oh, that's not fine. Oh, I died at some point? Or I took enough damage to take me low? That's unfortunate. Okay, there's 2. I assume maybe killing all 3 of them will give you something, because just killing 2 of them has given us nothing but runes so far. I hear it. Come on. You're moving so much. Stagger him. Aw. Unfortunate. Oh. Hey, I staggered him. It's nice because these animations take a while, so I can just get my healing over time in. Ow. I probably just want to heal here. Ow. There we go. Oh, it still does that move, huh? Wow, they actually give you nothing for that. There's the achievement. Legendary talismans. We got the Erdtree Favor +2, which is probably a fairly good talisman. I mean, it's just slightly getting better every single time. It's up to the point. How much HP? I mean, it's only 70 HP, but it's still something. I think we'll probably use that. That or the green turtle. I think I've recently been undervaluing the green turtle. I think it's actually really good, but it's only 14 stamina, so let's use the green turtle for this build. I guess unless we figure out that one of them does like a status or something that we really need. That's the good thing about this build. I really only need the claw talisman, and I feel like Dragon Crest Great Shield's kind of good for every build. This seems like it's doing good work just because it makes it so I only need 1 flask to heal instead of 2. And then the last talisman slot's just kind of open for whatever I want. So this build doesn't really require a whole lot of slots. So I'm free to use any defensive options I want, or offensive options. Well, I guess offensive options aren't that great, right? If I had the magic talisman, I don't even think I'd use it because of the damage negation reduction it would cause me. And I feel like getting 5 more intelligence is probably also not that good. Alright, anything else in this room? Otherwise, I think that's gonna be about it for today, and then tomorrow, well, not tomorrow, I'm gonna keep playing, but next episode I will be fighting all the bosses, assuming that there's multiple bosses, which I do believe there will be. Are you supposed to use this to like drop down from up above? Is that what I'm getting out of this? Not seeing anything of value. So is that it for this area? It really is just separated from the rest of the city, huh? I mean, it's cool that they made this also have something happen with it. So I guess we'll go back to the round table. We will spend our runes, and then next time it's fight time. Don't need this. Let's go to the round table. And it does occur to me that since I can't actually gift my smithing stones, I could just +10 my Darkmoon Greatsword here. Which maybe I'll do. Because I am liking the... I kind of like the Darkmoon Greatsword, even though Sword of Night and Flame's cool. I just went... No, this is the right way. Sword of Night and Flame is cool too, but I kind of like using the Darkmoon Greatsword. You know, we're an int build that plays like a strength character at the moment, which I think is kind of just like a slap in the face to all strength characters. Do I have a lot of all these? Yeah, I do. What do I have the least of? I have the least of these two. Okay. So now I got like the materials to level up lots of stuff. And all my runes are spent. Oh, if I should have saved runes if I was gonna level up the sword. How much do you think it costs? It's +9 right now, right? And how many stones do I have? I don't know why I'm worried about the stones. I got 8. Come on, one of them can go to the Darkmoon Greatsword. It's the sword that defeated Melania. We need 34. I need 3,000. Oh, I can sell stuff to you though, can't I? Yes. Alright, I mean, we miss out on... We could always do that upgrade later, but... Not like we cast enough spells for that to really matter. What are we getting out of this here? We're getting 11 plus 6, so 17 damage in the physical side, and we're getting 15 plus 27. So 42 plus 17. So we're getting 59 damage out of this one upgrade. Its scaling goes up a lot, especially on the magic side, because we have so much int already. It's like every time we up the scaling, we're getting nearly 30 damage just on the scaling side, which is a lot. What's the AR for this thing at? 702 right now. Let's see. That should go up to, I just said 59, so it'll go to 761 AR. Boom. Yep. There it is. Now we got 2 max level weapons, right? And this is how I guess we're gonna fight people. I was looking at it. This sword is apparently pretty bad. There were a lot of better choices I could have taken that I maybe don't have, that are just like normal swords that I could have infused with cold. But that's fine. It's been doing its job, and it does lots of frost buildup, so it's okay. But yeah, I think this is how we're gonna fight next time. I don't see any way we could get our load into light load, so we'd have the special roll. Even like unequipping all this stuff wouldn't help us that much. This is like less than 15 pounds, and we'd need to get below, like, we need to get to around 30. So we can't really reach that not wearing this armor, I don't think. Sadly. We'd need to lose about 30 pounds. That would be really tough to do, especially wielding 2 great swords, because these are already 20 pounds each. Or they're 20 pounds total. So yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. Because just these 3 pieces put us at 34. Not possible. Alright, well that's gonna do for this one. Let me take us back to Lindell. And then next time we'll just get straight into the boss. Where is it? Here? We'll figure out who it is, or how many it is. Then we'll finally be able to enter the Erd Tree. And we'll see if we could get all of the endings as well. I'll try and make sure that we can get them all. If we can't do the Frenzied Flame one, then that's just kind of how it goes. But because Hayetta's still here, right? She is still here. I mean, that's why I made the early save copy, just in case any of these actions would lock us out of being able to go back and get the Frenzied Flame ending. Because we have all the other endings, right? We got all the runes for it. We got Perfect Order, Death Prince, and Fell Curse. And then we obviously did Ronnie's stuff, so that'll be an option. And then we got the normal ending, so that's 5 right there. Number 6 is Frenzied Flame. But anyways, that's gonna do it for this one. Look forward to probably the end of the game, unless we get stuck on a boss. Although there is another boss that I've heard of called the Elden Beast. So that must... I can't imagine that that's here. Because if we need to fight Godfrey, and Horolo needs to be somewhere, I think. And the Elden Beast needs to be somewhere. So maybe we won't finish next time. I don't know how many bosses there are. Oh, who knows? Maybe Horolo is Godfrey. Is that gonna be it? That's my pseudo prediction. But anyways, that's gonna do it for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.